Okay, so hello guys. This will be just an update on my previous video that was 6 months ago. So probably I'll be explaining to you a more detailed way of how I conduct my classes here at Rarejob. So I've been with Rarejob for more than a year now. I think 1 year and 2 months, and so far so good. Yeah, I really enjoy it here at Rarejob, so it's not really stressful compared to other ESL companies. So for example, I have here, this would be our, yeah, as just like as the same as my previous setup. We have here the, for example, this would be the article, or for example like the lesson material, because here in Rarejob they do provide the lesson material, which is really good because here, like in the middle of the website, it's the lesson material, and then on the right side you can see like notes for teachers. So if you're a beginner, if you're a newbie, you don't really have to have your own script or something. If when I was a newbie, like for the first 2 months or even like 3 months in Rarejob, I just read everything. I just follow everything. Like there's an instruction, and then only you can see it, and the students would only just see the lesson proper or the materials. So here at Rarejob, I think they change it. For example, like before, we have Skype and then lesson room, but since April 1st, as much as possible, they don't want to use Skype for a lot of reasons, but mainly because of privacy, or yeah, I'm not really sure why, but because in Skype, most of the students are using their real names, so just for the part of the students and also for the tutors or for the teachers, right? So also because I think Rarejob, they don't want us to talk with our students outside of the lesson time. So yeah, that's probably it. And then yeah, so this is just I have here my notepad. So everything is here, like for example, like you said, and then the better sentence, you can see on your lower right screen. So you said, this is what the student said. Like if you have like corrections on his grammar, or he used a different word or wrong words, and then you just put better. For example, like he said, uh, this are my pen, right? So it's wrong. So you just do is I just copy this one, and then oh, sorry about that one. I just copy the error and then copy paste, and then change it to this is, and then copy this one, and then I send it to the chat box of the student. And then after that, I have here, this is like the format of Rarejob's, how to say it, like feedback. So we have here like lesson goal achievement. You would put there like 4, 3, 2, 1. If he did or she did really good, you'll give him like 4. If he did some mistake, 1 or 2 mistakes, and 3, 2. But as much as possible, I don't want to give my students like 2 or 1, because that would really demotivate them. So as much as possible, I would give them like 4 or 3. So yeah, 3 would be the lowest. And then range, this is just my message. You can change it if you want. Accuracy, and here for accuracy, we would just paste this one. So yeah, I think it's not better, but we should put correct because it's under accuracy. And then under fluency, um, for example, you would say like, I would put like there were some fillers and short pauses. I would put that one, and then I would put like or most Japanese students would say eto, but it's very common for them. Let me just check if it's recording. Yes, it's recording. So yeah, and then pronunciation. If the student mispronounce some words, what I usually do is, for example, let's look for a news article. Here, this is Inquirer, and yeah, especially most of my students are advanced, which I'm really thankful that they are advanced students, because mostly I want just to have a like conversation, for example, like COVID-19 or the weather or what they've been doing for the past few months. And let's just allow this one. For example, this is our article. So you would say, okay, for example, like the name of our student is Akira. Okay, Akira-san. Okay, so for this one, I don't really call them, for example, like Akira-san or Akira. I ask them first. Okay, how can I call you? Can I call you Akira-san or can I call you Akira? So most of the time they would just say, just you can call me just Akira. So yeah, so you can address them properly. 80% or 90% of the time they don't want to use the son. They just want to have like they just want to be called like Akira or whatnot without the son. But there are students who want to use the son, like please call me like Akira-san or something. But most people would just say, yeah, you can call me just Akira. Okay, for example, the student would read the article. So for the article, daily news article, they would read, and for example, like this 2 paragraph. Okay, so Akira-san, Akira, kindly read the first 2 paragraph. So he is now reading, and then while he was reading, he mispronounced, for example, this word. This one, health. So maybe he pronounced it like health. So okay, just copy paste, and what I do here is I have another window, and I'm using Cambridge, but most of the tutors are using Webster, this one, the Merriam-Webster dictionary, but I'm using Cambridge because it has a lot of sentences, like sample sentences. So he mispronounced that one. So okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. We should go here. It's dictionary.com, and then just put in the word health. And while he is reading, okay, what you will do is copy this one. Okay, copy this one, and then you put this one under pronunciation. Okay, so when he is done, okay, for example, like he mispronounced another word, for example, okay, how about this one, January. So he mispronounced January, and then okay, just copy that one. Oops, I'm so sorry. I hate this when this happens. Okay, this one. Copy this one and copy paste on your notepad, and then you can see it here that the stress is on the first syllable. So what I usually do is I just capitalize the first syllable, which is Jan. Okay. So the student is done reading the first 2 paragraph. Okay, or let's just say there are just 2 paragraphs. Okay, just an example. Okay, and you would say, thank you so much for reading the article, Akira-san, or Akira. You did a really good job. Always commend the student. Like, you did a really good job. You were able to pronounce most of the words, but let's just practice 2 words, okay? Because you know what? As much as possible, Japanese students are very polite. They're, as much as possible, they want to learn something from you as their tutors, as their teachers. So they want to hear something new, or they want to learn something new. So you just put this one and then send it to them. So Akira, so this one, let's practice this word, health. Health. Can you repeat? Health. Health. Okay, very good. Okay, next one. The second word. This one, the stress. The stress is on the first syllable. It should be January. January. And then he will repeat January. Okay, great job. So let's go to discussion. Or sometimes if the article is very long, and also like you have a lot of time, just hey, what I usually do is, okay, so Akira, can you give me, or can you tell me what is the article all about today? And then he would make a summary. And then again, if he mispronounced some words, that's when you put this one. And yeah, just correct them. Yeah, as much as possible, like 2 or 3 words that they mispronounce, or 1. Yeah, as long as like there's 1. Yeah, because they really would really appreciate it, and that would mean that you're really listening to them when they're talking, or when they are reading, right? So yeah, because we are tutors, we correct them if they mispronounce some words or make grammar lapses. So that's one. Okay, and also, for example, like most students would say, teacher, what do you mean by, for example, he would mean, what do you mean by report? Okay, so Akira-san, when you say report, it's really multitasking. So when you say report, it means that report, it's to give a description of something or information about it to someone. And then put that one, type that in, report, and then copy the meaning. So I usually do this one like in 5 seconds or less than 5 seconds, as much as possible. Yeah, multitasking. You really have to do your best. You have to do a lot of things. You have to open a lot of windows or tabs, and then okay. So I'm gonna send you the meaning. So this is the meaning of report. So copy and paste, and then set it to your chat box. And if they don't understand it, you can give like sentences here. What I like about Cambridge is they do have a lot of sentences, example sentences. So yeah, so that's how I do it. And also what I usually do is I have another website here, Rarejob website, because while I am doing the class, I usually put all the information, my feedback to them. I put in everything, and then because our lesson is just 25 minutes, and then after 25 minutes, so you have 5 minutes before you have your next class. So what I usually do for that 5 minutes is I go get water or bath. I need to pee. I need to go to the comfort room and do some business, or I want to get some food or something, or I have to fix something or whatnot. So at least I'm done with my feedback. So when I say, okay, so great job for today's lesson, Akira. So just continue with this kind of lesson and um, just practice on the words that we have learned today and keep on practicing. But so far, you did really good. Always commend the student. And then when I end because there's like a red button like end call, I would also submit the feedback. So I have 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to do anything. So for example, for that 5 minutes, if I don't have to get anything, I'll just wait for my next student and I'll just check like this would be who will be my next student, like what are their requests, because sometimes they do have like some requests, like they want free conversation, or they want daily news article, or they want Jitsu Aikawa or something, or grammar. I really hate grammar. So as much as possible, I try to look up everything. Like I'm not really good with grammar. So there. So just be prepared. And what I like here in Rarejob is that it's not really stressful. Unlike in other, I've been with other ESL that caters to Chinese students, and you have to give like 150% of your effort. You have to sing, you have to dance, you have to say, "Hey, Anna, can you see?" Oh, yeah, like you have like puppets. It's good if you're the kind of person like you like kids, you like cute kids, naughty kids. It's okay. But in my case, I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to sing. I don't want to dance as much as possible. I don't want to do it. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Because you know what? It's not advisable, but what I usually do is I open my Facebook or even YouTube videos. Like I watch YouTube while conducting a class, which is not good, but I'm watching, but at the same time, I'm listening to the student. So there's really nothing wrong about it. Like you can, if you can multitask. Yeah, that's it for me. So if you have any questions or suggestions or anything you want to know about Rarejob, yeah, just let me know. Thank you for watching and see you when I see you. Bye.